Moment of silence for the champions, for those who make going hard a lifestyle. Never wait for nothing, gotta get it right now. I'm in the spotlight when they turn the lights down. Only a champ swing the hardest in the 12th round. I love the fourth quarter, I love the ninth inning, I love game 7. Bring on the competition, cause in my heart, can't nobody do it better. Can't slow me down, won't stop me, never. I'm so Cassius Clay, I'm Tyson in his prime.
You know me, man. Barry Bonds with Mines. It's another edition of the Pressure Podcast. Welcome back, everybody. It's a Top 10 Thursday. Let's fucking go.
Give me a hell yeah!
We're coming to you on a day after political violence takes a pretty notable person. My condolences to the family of Charlie Kirk. Rest in peace, brother. I don't condone that at all, and I thought it was pretty embarrassing that a lot of people were celebrating it. A lot of people on the other side of the political spectrum. We're not political, but some things have to be mentioned. If you're one of those pieces of shit, rotten hell, because that's not cool. That's not cool. That was definitely a professional hit. It only took one shot, and he had the perfect vantage point. Crazy thing is that people saw the dude on the roof and didn't report it until it was too late. Just like that. I don't know if everybody's seen the footage or whatever, but it's pretty graphic. It basically what happened to Martin Luther King, right there on the throat, on the jugular. I knew from then, when I saw the shot, I was like, yeah, there's no way he made it. I could only pray, but I doubt it. So rest in peace to that. We also come to you on a day where this is going to be our last live before the fight of the year, basically. You got Canelo versus Terrence Crawford, and that one's pretty good right there.
Cool, nigga.
Pretty.
That one's going to be pretty cool right there. Part of my extension here. We're definitely got to make our prediction for the boxing night. We have a few things for you. Today is Top 10 Thursday. I'm going to get merch in very soon. Today we're going to cover a few things. We're going to have, we're going to change things around today. We're going to do, on Top 10 Thursdays, we're going to do the tiers, the NFL team tiers. Mondays we do the QB tiers. And then just like how we do Top 10 quarterbacks on Mondays, we're going to do Top 10 power rankings on Thursdays. So we're going to change it from Saturday to Thursday. Just because it makes sense. And then Saturday we have players under pressure. So today, amongst those things, we have top 10 returns and rushes, top 10 touchdowns in Week 1, top 10 surprises of Week 1, top 10 games of Week 1. And then we're going to take it a little nerd. We're going to do top 10 movie cars, top 10 aliens, and we're also going to do top 10 Marvel movies. So we got a jam-packed top 10 for everybody.
Give me a hell yeah!
Wait for some of the viewers to come in, some of our brothers. We saw that King Jamie was online, but during the game. We also, we're going to do a collab very soon. We might do a collab this weekend because your Eagles play his Chiefs. So King Jamie, if you're listening, we don't mind doing a collab with you this upcoming weekend.
Look, and I'm being nice. I'm wearing red. Look. Mm-hmm. There you go. That's my way of bringing you in. Like, come on in, man. It's safe over here.
Yeah.
It's safe over here, man. Until we get to the game, I'm like, hit that nigga.
We're going to touch on something that I saw when it comes to the Eagles and the Chiefs, but we're going to save that for a better time. We're going to let it marinate and sit for a little bit. But without further ado, we are coming to you live from our studio in Orlando, Florida. It's your boy King Cole.
Finish him. What, people?
Rated M for millennials, motherfucker. We are the Pressure Podcast. We are here midnights, Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturdays only on YouTube at Pressure Podcast Live. We're also the only podcast reviewer has say if you have a webcam, we'll send you a link so we can put you on a little screen so you can hear your takes. Please feel free to subscribe, leave a like, and comment. Those for you in the comments, let's go. So let's recap today's Thursday Night Football, okay? That's what we're here for. So today, the Green Bay Packers, I thought, did a very good job defensively. They didn't get Jaden Daniels' feet get outside, and didn't let his arm get outside. Big pause. The score doesn't show justice because they scored very late, but this was basically a lopsided victory. I think Green Bay has proven themselves to be an elite team, and I think Washington has slipped down, but we will see coming to the tower rankings.
The way I see it, Green Bay's been consistent in the first two games, and that's just why they're winning games, to be honest. Defensively, obviously they could get pressure. They're super athletic. When it comes to their not just their defensive linemen, but their linebackers are very fast as well. So, containing Jaden Daniels, that was the priority, and I think they took care of business.
I mean, they contained him. This man only had 18 yards rushing with his legs. He usually gets 40. This man usually gets a lot of yardage on the outside. He hits Terry McLaurin and his what was the other guy? Don't they have a guy named Downs too over there?
Debo?
Nah, it's another guy. Skinny little dude. Probably a TCU.
McCaffrey?
No. He's a black dude. But they had somebody else.
Noah Brown,
exactly. I thought it was Downs. No, it was Brown. They got guys that could get out in the outside, and for some reason,
Noah Downs.
Green Bay.
They was like, nope, we won't be having none of that. You're not gonna be able to use your legs in this game.
Yeah.
They was putting pressure on him the whole time and up the middle, which is the most important thing because you want him to go.
I mean, this was it was like almost belt to ass in a sort of sense because one team was sort of moving the ball here and there, and the other team just could not move the ball whatsoever. What's up, Denali?
I mean, it took him 42 attempts just to get 200 yards. I mean, that right there tells me everything I need to know, and that percentage as well.
One thing is clear, yeah, they're elite, but the Green Bay Packers look like they have the best defense in the league right now in the first 2 weeks. They got pressure on Jaden Daniels nonstop. I mean, Micah Parsons going over there. I have him in fantasy. I kind of saw this coming, but I didn't think it was this potent secondary-wise. I thought their rush, their front seven was going to be stout, but I thought their secondary was going to be lacking. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be leaks here and there. I haven't seen any leaks whatsoever. Like, the exact opposite of leaks, they've been getting clamped. That boy Nixon can play. Boy, that man was out there doing all the deflections, making all the tackles, making sure nobody steps behind him.
Absolutely.
And Marshawn Lattimore was doing the exact opposite of getting, a clamp. He's getting cooked. Austin Eckler apparently left the game. Looks like, for what I saw, it looked like an Achilles tear. He had to be carted out. He didn't return, and it don't look good. He was wearing it on his face. So if you have Austin Eckler on your fantasy, you were counting on him. He looks like he's gone, bro, or at least for a while. Tucker Kraft had a fucking good day. The Green Bay Packers tight end. He had 6 for 160 yards and touchdown, and I mean he could have had more if Jordan Love was more on it. Today wasn't a day for passing. Today was not a day for queuing. Today was a day to run the football, limit mistakes, and use your field goal kickers, which apparently had 4 doinks in between both teams. So this was a pretty ugly game, but so is Thursday Night Football, so I like to bet the under, which I won. That was my main reaction. Number one, yeah, you could say JD5 is struggling compared to last year, sophomore slump, but he just played the toughest defense I think
I don't
you
think
can play.
I don't think I can say that just now. It's not because it's the second game of the season.
Be cool, nigga.
Yeah, no, I can't say it.
I also think that it's a little too early because Debo's still getting worked in there. He had a pretty good game. But the defense for Washington did their good. It's not like they were hanging out to dry on their quarterback like that. Nah, they did their job. They played complimentary football. It's just that the other team played better complimentary football. They were getting after Jaden Daniels. They were not letting him get comfortable. They couldn't let him go through his reads. They wouldn't even let him get leak outs or check downs for that matter. You know what I'm saying? It was just annihilation.
And then another thing also was that they couldn't run the ball at all. So that right there, that not just with Jaden Daniels, but they couldn't run the ball. The running backs weren't able to run the ball either. So it makes them one-dimensional, and then that's where you get 42 passes.
Yeah, Washington's run game is something to concern. Right now. They don't feel like the type of team that's going to be able to run at will, in my opinion. And I don't think they kind of did last year. They just kind of did it with his arm.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's going to happen this year when they face defense like this, because these guys were clamping. I haven't seen a defense like this, like on both sides, this efficient. You know what I'm saying, in a while, shutting down teams like that. But let's see when competition gets better, because Jordan Love had a few series where he wasn't doing much, and I'm guessing when you face the elites, you know what I'm saying, they're going to be scoring points.
You don't want to do that.
You don't want to stay at 27. You might have to score 30 on them. What are your team grades for Washington and for Green Bay?
I'm gonna say A+ for Green Bay. Love took care of the ball.
Here he comes with that misogynist shit here. Denali, please stop.
Love took
we already had a political shooting yesterday. We don't need more shots fired.
Love took care of the ball. R.I.P. by the way.
I'm not making a joke. I'm just saying shots fired. Shots fired.
Okay, so Love took care of the ball, I thought, and honestly, I can't even give I couldn't give Washington that bad of a grade, because I just feel like they just faced a better team. That wasn't so. I give Green Bay an A+. I'm gonna give Washington a B- because a lot of penalties. A lot of penalties, I think, haltered a lot of their offense as well. That's pretty much what I'm gonna give them.
Denali, yesterday, Charlie Kirk got sniped in one of his speeches. I don't know who Charlie Kirk is. He's a guy out there trying to argue with transsexuals and feminists that a woman born a man is not a man and shit like that. Telling people, you could say that we live in a racist country, but this is the greatest country in the world. Shit, type of shit that people don't want to hear. You'll see him all the time. It's Charlie Kirk. I'm sure you've seen him in TikTok and YouTube and IG. But he's famous for going to college campuses and having debates with, you know what I'm saying, anybody. And while he was doing that, somebody shot him with a sniper rifle yesterday, killed him. Live on TV, bro. It's all over I don't know how you haven't seen it yet, but it's all over the social media. Broke Twitter yesterday. So you gave Washington B-?
I gave Washington B- because I felt like the penalties, there was a lot of penalties, and the O-line. The O-line didn't give him time. I know.
Green Bay had double the penalties, you know.
Huh?
Green Bay almost had double the penalties, you know.
Yeah, this guy just kept getting beat. The offensive lineman, whoever that is, Josh Connerly, I think.
Oh, that poor rookie, yeah.
They was
so
kicking his ass.
The Washington
That's
Redskins
why I
drafted
give him
a rookie right tackle to help Tunsil them out so they can have a better pocket presence. This man was getting cooked. This man was getting welcomed to the QFL and to Micah Parsons and company. He was getting worked left and right. So the announcer saying, listen, give him A for effort. Don't go too hard on him. He's just a rookie going against pass rushers who are on top of their game. There's nothing he could do. There was nothing he could do. He was getting roasted out there. Hey, hold your head up high, bro. There'll be better days. So, what'd you give Green Bay?
I gave Green Bay
An A,
I
and
gave Green
then
Bay A, and I
Washington
gave Washington
a B-.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be that nice. I'm gonna give Green Bay a B+, and I'm gonna give Washington a C. I'm gonna give Green Bay's offense.
Connerly?
Yeah, I'm gonna give Green Bay's offense a B-, and I'm gonna give Green Bay's defense a A. So it's gonna weigh out to a B+.
I like that.
I give Washington's offense a D, and their defense a B. So I give them a weighted average of C. Because the offense couldn't get nothing going until the second half. That is inexcusable. Not to mention they had 2 missed field goals, so 6 points are off the board too. And like you see, his passer rating is 85.4 for Jaden Daniels, 57% completion, 24-42 for 200 yards and 2 touchdowns. Ain't gonna cut it. And like I mentioned, he only had like 18 on the ground. these guys locked him the fuck down. This is probably the best defense he's ever faced other than the Philadelphia Eagles last year.
But let's not forget he was in Lambeau in Green Bay. Green Bay, it's hard to beat Green Bay in Green Bay.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, we're making the argument here right now that they're the top defense, that we think they're the top defense in the league, right?
Yeah.
So,
but I'm not even judging him by what I expect him to see. I'm judging him by what I've seen from them thus far, just to be fair. Just to be fair.
so that's why I couldn't get Jaden Daniels in Washington that bad of a grade, because as much as I like Washington, I don't think Washington's like the best like team in the league or close to or even could be, to be honest.
Who's the best head coach QB combo here? It's got to be Jordan Love and them right now, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I think it's proven because
Like I can coach his ass off.
you know his name.
All right, right now.
The guy who ever succeeded McCarthy. This guy here, he was good with Aaron Rodgers. He was good with he's been good with Jordan Love, but he also makes Milroe. Is it? Milroe, the
Jalen
backup.
Milroe?
Jalen Milroe. He makes him
who?
look fucking great.
Wait, for what team?
He plays for Green Bay, don't he?
Oh no, that's the one who played for Tennessee.
Yeah, that motherfucker. They all look alike.
You talking about the coach is Matt LaFleur.
Matt LaFleur and Jordan Love.
Malik Willis.
Yeah,
That's
Malik
what
Willis, Jordan Love, and Aaron Rodgers. He's proven to be good with quarterbacks. Now, the coach of
Malik Willis ain't throwing the ball.
the coach of the Washington Redskins is a defensive coordinator. He Dan Quinn. He came from the Seattle, you know what I'm saying, the Legion of Boom days. So he's more of a defensive coordinator. But I've seen a good defensive coordinator in Bill Belichick do great with Tom Brady. So that could still be done. But I think the best head coach QB combo is right here in Green Bay. So what's your QB grade for both of these guys?
Okay. Jordan.
And y'all in the comments, give me
I'm
your
gonna
grades for
give him a
quarterbacks.
B
for
minus
tonight.
because I thought he missed a couple shots. I like that. I thought, the play Golden. I thought that would have been a nice little throw there to make us believe like, Love, you're arriving. You know what I'm saying? Like one of those moments. I didn't get that. Like I didn't get too many of those throws today. And then with Jaden, I give him a C because I felt like there was times where he could have ran and he didn't run, where there was actually openings to run. But I'm glad he didn't turn the ball over, so I give him a C.
Okay, I'm gonna give.
And especially because of that passer rating.
I'm gonna give Jaden Daniels a D. Big pause, but I'm gonna give Jordan Love. I'll say a B. The reason I give Jordan Love a B is because Jordan Love went, like I said, almost 2 quarters without he was doing nothing.
Yeah.
Until eventually they got it going again, and Jaden Daniels obviously a D because this is the most rookie I've ever seen him look.
Fatality.
I've
Yeah,
never
real
seen.
shit, real shit.
This is the most rookie I've ever seen
Yeah,
Jaden
that's
Daniels
crazy.
seen, and that's what the Green Bay Packers defense just did to the new Super.
That's true, because even against us, he was moving the ball up and down. He just they turned the ball over.
Now, this is why I haven't put him as a Super Saiyan lately, because I want to see the weight and see more. You know what I'm saying? The other guys have proven themselves,
Yeah,
so this guy has.
absolutely.
But he's proven he could turn Super Saiyan. That I know. Any likes or dislikes that you like to mention before we move on to the topic? Only thing I didn't like is that they couldn't run the ball at will, and that they couldn't get the weapons on the outside going.
I'm worried about Daniels. Right tackle, left tackle is very important. Like that's your blind side. You know what I'm saying?
And not everybody can pass
So-
rush like that, so that's a good news.
Yeah, but damn, what about when you do actually see like good pass rushers? You're fucked.
I don't know.
That's gonna be tough. Maybe a look at someone else at that position because
But
I don't think Josh Connolly's ready to.
that right tackle is
there.
looking a little.
I smell pussy. Is that you, Josh?
He was looking a little scary out there. All right, so let's get to the next topic, all right? We're going to recap a few top 10s here, all right? So let's go with top 10 week 1 TDs. Who you got?
At number 10, I got Fields dime to Garrett Wilson.
I wish I could show you the highlights, but we're not allowed to.
Yeah. I got the drive down the field to Garrett Wilson. I thought that was a beautiful throw. At 9, Debo doing Debo things. He grabbed the ball and looked like he was back in with the 49ers, the way they just gave him the ball and he just went down and did what he do.
On a jet sweep.
Yes, sir, on a jet sweep. Then I have at 8 the throw that Love had to Tucker Craft for a touchdown in the seam. That was insane.
Fantasy points.
At 7, I got the Penix rushing touchdown. I thought that was crucial in that moment. You got to go get that. You know what I'm saying? They got to find a way to score there, and he got it done. So, hats off to him. At 6, man, the throw Baker made to Ibuka.
Yep. Which
on
one
the
though?
first touchdown.
The first touchdown.
Because they were both dimes. That's what I'm saying. They were both dimes. At 5, I got Bijan. Makes everybody miss on that little screen pass, and he just takes it 50 yards down the field. You're gone. It's crazy to me how Bijan can catch the ball and run with it. I guess they need to just go ahead and make him a wide receiver then, right? Instead of a running back, because he want to have 25 yards rushing. Okay, on to the next. At 4, I got Baker to Ibuka again for I guess you could say it's a dagger.
Yep.
Because,
That was a game
he
winner.
missed the field goal, so that was a game winner to me. At 3, I got you guys don't know this name yet, but I think he might be pretty good for Detroit. Isaac Tesla. He had a one-handed sideline catch. Insane.
Well, it sure as hell wasn't Sam Laporta. I know that for a fact.
Goddamn white boy.
At 2, the rookie JJ McCarthy coming through with a nice pass down the middle to the other JJ. We know who that is, Jetta. And I thought it was a crazy. First of all, the fact that he wanted to throw there to show he got balls, because he's throwing between the safety and the linebacker right there, and he gets it right there to JJ, and that was a great throw. At 1, I have DeAndre Hopkins 1, and even though it was in a loss, I replayed all 3 of them, and I was like, yeah, these come to me as the most like eye popping.
Yeah. So I got the Bijan Robinson touchdown to start it off. Then I also got the Derrick Henry twice. Derrick Henry twice because they were both long touchdowns. Then I got Ibuka in here twice because those are nice dimes right there. Then I got Josh Allen game-winning touchdown, and then I also have Jalen Hurts slide for the game-winning touchdown, and then I got JJ McCarthy head dive for the game-winning touchdown. To me, that's the number 1 touchdown of the week. But I also got to put D-Hop in there, so I'll put D-Hop my 2 or 3. So that's my top 10. All right, let's go with top 10 games of week 1.
Okay, so this was, I'm not gonna lie, this was really hard at the end because there was a lot of sloppy games again. Like I said, preseason really needs to come back and people need to play because it was bad. So at 10, I got the Lions and Packers. That was a fun game to watch, even though the Lions couldn't move the ball with the shit. At 9, I got the Pats and Raiders. At least that game was close and competitive. At 8, I got the Rams and Texans. I thought that game also was competitive. It stayed within the range of, hope for at least the Texans to win that game. At 7, I got the Cardinals Saints. I thought Kyler Murray played really good in that game, but again, it's so hard to say that and keep a straight face because eventually what's coming. At 6, I got the Steelers and Jets. That game also went down to the wire, but again, the Jets being the Jets. At 5, I got the Vikings Bears. I thought that game was freaking insane. I guess what a comeback for a rookie. At 4, I got the 49ers Seahawks. Purdy's game winner right there. That was sick to watch. At 3, I got the Bucks Falcons. Oh my God, what a game! That game was amazing too. A lot of dimes. Those quarterbacks were dealing. At 2, I got the Chiefs Chargers. I thought they were dealing as well. Both of the quarterbacks. I can't put too much blame on Pat Mahomes in that game. At 1, I got the Bills Ravens. That was like, with the comeback, crazy game.
No, I got the Bengals Browns because it came down to the wire. Even though the Browns kept browning for the shit up, the Bengals weren't doing nothing anyway because the Browns defense kept forcing 3 and out. So it was a nail biter to the end.
You love those defensive games, ain't you?
Well, it was a nail biter. It really was because they were scratching and clawing for everything they can get. For week 1, it's also, you know what I'm saying? That's awesome. You don't get that till the playoffs usually. And then you got the Rams and the Texans game was. It was pretty boring, but it ended up at the end of the game being a clutch situation kind of thing. So it was nice to watch as well. Green Bay, Detroit also became situational football at the end. That's what I like. It's not that I like defensive games per se. It's just that I like games that force situational football at the fourth quarter. I don't like games where the game's already.
You want the pressure. You want that pressure.
Yes. Then I also put Seattle and San Fran because even though that was a sloppy game like the Bengals Browns, this had a little bit more touchdowns and QB play. Then I put Kansas City and the Chargers there, the Rio de Janeiro game, because that one's also pretty weird, but it was actually a close game. I put your Cowboys and Eagles game there because that was a back and forth matchup until the rain killed all the offense. Tampa Bay and Atlanta was a classic. That was going down as Michael Penix's coming out party. Who's this over here? What's up, Cam? Oh, believe me, brother. Believe me. I agree 100%. I put the trash on the Steelers there because that was, to me, the shock for everybody in week 1. Nobody expected neither one of these quarterbacks to do like that. And then, obviously, the Bears-Vikings, what started off as a boring game, became the game of the week had it not been for the Bills and Ravens. And the Bills and Ravens, that's just 2 premier quarterbacks, 2 premier teams going toe-to-toe. It was a heavyweight exhibition bout. It wasn't for the championship. It was just an exhibition bout just to start the weekend off with some knockouts. And goddamn it, they got some knockouts in there. All right.
That's a pretty close to top 10.
Yeah, I think so. So let's get to the top 10. You said top 10 runs and rushes of all time. So I'm going to start it off. So in here, I got my favorites. To start it off, I'm going to get you the best starter that ever happened was Devin Hester's Super Bowl. That was the opening kick return in his hometown, and he was on fire that year. He was Rookie of the Year. Then I got Beastquake. Marshawn Lynch's run against the New Orleans Saints that caused an earthquake is going to be one of the greatest I've ever seen of all time. If it wasn't for a guy named Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson spinning his ass all through Cincinnati for a touchdown is the greatest thing I've ever seen until I seen the Madden cover of this year. It's fucking Saquon Barkley hurling backwards. Then the Tebow run against the Pittsburgh Steelers. That one is always a classic for me. St. Bush is what I call it. Reggie Bush against the Arizona Cardinals in the playoffs. That was classic Bush. The Bush we were waiting to see. He saved it for one time. Derrick Henry, 99. Derrick Henry, 99 yards. Scamper it down is one of the greatest runs I've ever seen. Lamborghini Percy. So the Broncos, who the number 1 offense that year, were in the Super Bowl getting their ass kicked. And after halftime, they kick it off to Percy Harvin. And what's he do? He turns the Lamborghini on and jets it, motherfucker.
Fatality.
Then I got the Lamar flip that sealed the victory over the Kansas City Chiefs, marked him as an elite player, an elite quarterback, and a guy who's not scared of Pat Mahomes. And then my favorite kickoff return of all time is Jacoby Jones. We were also kicking the San Francisco 49ers' ass. After halftime, they kick it off to Jacoby Jones, who takes it all the way down to the house and does the Ray Lewis, because that was Ray Lewis' last game as an NFL pro.
Okay, so let me start off by saying you got damn near everybody I got on my list. I got Marshawn 2 times, right? I got Saquon, of course, doing no hurdle. That's insane. I got the Lamar Jackson touchdown against the Bengals that went about I think it was 47 yards.
Yeah.
But I got a couple different ones. I have the Deshaun Jackson, the Miracle.
Oh
The
yeah.
Miracle in Meadowlands. That was insane.
I laugh at that because Tom Coughlin was on the sideline just slapping his fucking play cheat down. I told you not to get to him.
And then the other Hester one I got is the one where they try to kick a field goal. It goes to the back of the end zone, but he's right there. He catches it, acts like he's just gonna go out of bounds, and then just runs on the ass. But he shows his crazy ass speed. Devin Hester was different. And you know what? I got to take one off because I'm going with the Jacoby Super Bowl. That was.
How can you
How
not? That's
can
my
you
favorite.
not, bro? How can you fucking not? That's insane. In a Super Bowl.
All right. So before we get to the nerd shit, let's do the power rankings. All right. So the viewers, we're gonna do the tiers first. Okay. So on Mondays we do we recap the weekend and we do bum of the week and things of that nature. On Thursdays we do top 10 as you see, and we also do the power rankings. And on Saturday we put players under pressure. For those who watch Dragon Ball Z, we put people in the gravity room, as you see, put them under pressure and give them instructions to see if they can succeed for the weekend, okay? So let's go to the tiers. So these are my week 2 tiers right now. So I got the Simps. In here I got the New Orleans Saints, the New York Trash, the Carolina Panthers, the New York Giants, Tennessee Titans, who are not their fault, they're working. The New England Patriots, the Miami Dolphins, and the Chicago Bears. I'm sorry, but those are the Simps of the QFL right now. After that, I got the haters. The haters are the guys who are trying to get into the wild card, trying to get to the playoffs, or they could ruin someone's chances of going to the playoffs. So I just call them haters. In here, you got the Indiana Colts, the Cleveland Browns, the Jacksonville Jaguars, the Cincinnati Bengals, the Seattle Seahawks, the Broncos, and the Dallas Cowboys. Fuck Cowboy fans. I don't care. But y'all are haters because y'all are not in the level of the top 10, and you're definitely not in the wild card round right now, okay? So in the wild card, I got the Raiders, but this is just momentarily. This is just for now because they're in the wild card if the season were to end today. The Falcons, the Cardinals, the Niners, the Texans. They're not playing good, but because I had them in my top 10, they slid down to here. But if they play like that anymore, they're going to be in the simp section very soon. Then I got the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Minnesota Vikings, who are an elite team with a quarterback, and they proved it. You know what I'm saying, this Monday. So what are your disagreements with the tiers?
Let's see. That looks pretty good, bro. Honestly, those teams could definitely make the playoffs, and yeah, I like it.
All right.
Maybe Denver, but the way he played at quarterback, I don't disagree too much on that. Because Bo Nix, it's definitely got to be trending.
He played like Cheeks. There's no shame in saying that. All right. So let's get to the Mortal Kombat inspired tower ranking. For those who are millennials, this is rated M for millennials. Back in the day, when we played video games, there was no way to save progress in the game. So if you played a Pokemon game, there was no way to save it. You had to start from the very beginning every single time. That's how we had to play video games. No lie. This is no cap. So one of the best video games does that was Mortal Kombat. You had to start from the very bottom of the tower with a fighter and fight your way up to be the champion, okay, and save Earth. So this is the Mortal Kombat inspired tower rankings for week 2. So, starting at number 10. Oh, and one question I'd like to ask everybody. Imagine this is Madden, and you had to start the very bottom and work your way up like Mortal Kombat. Pick a team, and you hear me in the comments. Pick your team. But the rule is, you can't pick a team that's on this list here. Like, I would pick the Cincinnati Bengals because they got Joe Burrow, you know what I'm saying, Jamar Chase, and T. Higgins. On Madden, I could do work against all these teams. Who would you pick? So I got the Los Angeles Rams. You will go into Hollywood and face Stafford. He has a hurt back, but he's got Nakua, Devontae Adams. He's got weapons, okay? After that, you would go to Detroit, who was not looking like Detroit for some reason. But they have a bevy of weapons. They got more weapons than Hollywood does. So this is basically like a guy with a bunch of swords and knives just thrown at you. After that, you have the other LA team. You got the Chargers. They have been moving up because their defense is pretty solid and their quarterback's playing pretty good for 1 week. We will see. But after that, you will have the first saying that you will face it is Baker Mayfield and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers with a rookie Egbuka wide receiver from Ohio State who's wrecking and cooking. After that, you will go to Jaden Daniels, and I think Jaden Daniels is going to have to drop after this performance. But you will go to that guy. He's the best rookie that we've ever seen playing in Washington. His superpower is running and throwing. Then you got the team with just dominates today with Michael Parsons and Jordan Love and the Green Bay Packers. You'll have to go into the frozen tundra, and that to me is where the elite teams start. Then you got the Buffalo Bills. Now, I know what you're saying. You're just a Raven fan. That's the only reason you put the Bills underneath the Ravens. No. The reason I put the Bills underneath the Ravens is because the Bills are an extendable team. As you can see, they're a very, very good team. But their defense is very lacking, and they don't have the weapons that I think they need to go through the gauntlet that we have above us. My Baltimore Ravens not only prove that they're an impressive football team, but once again, that nobody can beat the Ravens except themselves. But because of that, unless the Bills do something to show me that they could beat the Ravens without the Ravens fucking up, I still have the Ravens above there because I know the Ravens are the better team. But I can't say that about Kansas City because even when we don't fuck up at Kansas City, we still lose. Kansas City is the team to beat in the AFC, and there's no shame in saying that. And obviously, the number one team is the Philadelphia Eagles, Jalen Hurts, and his superpower is the tush push.
Fatality.
Who do you have as your top 10?
So for me, I have the Chargers at 10 actually, and the Bucks at 9. I have the Rams. The Rams are at 8, and Detroit's at 7. At 6, I got the Redskins, but I agree with you. I might have to move them down now that, Green Bay did that. At 5, I have Green Bay. Bills, Ravens, yeah, pretty much the same thing on the top there.
Yeah, I think the top 4 is pretty self-explanatory. Green Bay looks like they've joined that list. We'll see when they face better competition.
The reason why I didn't put the Chargers up that much is because it's your first game like that. Like,
Well, I didn't put them that high. I just thought that LA and Detroit played.
I mean, hey,
They play like shit. Let's just call it like it is. They play like shit, but I'm not gonna knock them out the top 10. They're just gonna be knocked down for momentarily. But as you see, I didn't move the charts very up, like high, and no, they're nowhere near to me what Washington and Green Bay is.
The Falcons are gonna be all right, but they just need some time.
No,
they need to grow up. That's all they need.
The Chargers need to prove more against stronger teams. Let's see. There was one week
No,
against
I'm
Kansas
talking
City.
about the Falcons. My bad, because I'm saying the Falcons.
The Falcons, hey, I put them up there. I put them in the tiers. Where's the tiers at? I put them in high up in the tiers. This is the wild card tier is the last tier before you make it to the top 10. So if they show me shit this next Sunday, and another team that up there doesn't, you will see your Falcons fly dirty birds in the top 10, motherfucker. Don't you worry, bro. Don't you worry. We like what we see in Atlanta. That shit was a party. I just knew you weren't going to be Baker. Baker's just too much. He's just Baker. I mean, people need to stop hating. He's the real deal. He's a good quarterback. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure people like Carolina wish they had him.
Big facts.
I'm sure people like Seattle wish they had him. I'm sure, you know what I'm saying, Cleveland wish they had him. I know that for a fact. You don't find Baker Mayfields everywhere.
He's good.
All right, so let's get to the nerd shit. So, no. Before that, let's go with the top 10 surprises of week 1. Okay, I put this like a stock sheet. So I got number 1 surprise is Justin Fields. I did not expect Justin Fields to have 3 touchdowns, let alone do good and trending good. You're saying this is how I did it, like a stock. Then I got Tua Tagovailoa. This motherfucker here, this is sell fast. I don't think this guy's gonna turn it around anytime soon. This guy is red line. Jordan Love, as you see, this is before the game started, and this man's going upward. So that is just gonna be trending. Jared Goff is another surprise. I did not expect him to play this bad. I didn't. But there's only 1 week. We'll see. Down syndrome Jones is definitely a surprise. No one in the world, no one in hell expected him to blow out the Miami Dolphins. Sam Darnold is a surprise. I expected him to play at least like a game manager. That man was ass. Steelers defense is a surprise because I know them and they are way better than what they show themselves. So that's crazy. And then the Chiefs defense was a surprise. All of Herbert's touchdowns were fucking easy. I've never seen that from a Chiefs defense. Justin Herbert was a surprise because I did not expect him to score more than 20 points against the Kansas City Chiefs. If you look up his last 3 games against Kansas City, none of them were over 20 points. And then Bo Nix was a surprise against the Tennessee Titans, bro. Some of the worst defense you could ever play. You play one of the worst. I mean, the only people that can talk to you is Tua and Cam Ward, but Cam Ward's a rookie. You have experience now, man. Come on, baby. So, what about you? What surprised you from week 1?
Jamar Chase.
Yeah, I guess because I have him in fantasy. I guess I didn't want to even mention it. I just deleted that, compartmentalized, and deleted that.
The way Stephen A. was, I mean, the way Skip Bayless was talking about how Michael Parsons was done.
Man, fuck Skip Bayless.
I bet it surprised the hell out of him that Michael Parsons was doing what he's doing right now. I'll tell you that right now.
He's just sad.
Fields' play was is definitely something that surprised me. Justin Herbert being any type of clutch in that game surprised the hell out of me. Travis Etienne coming back from, doing what I didn't expect that. Like we didn't. I'm pretty sure people were like already buying stock for Tootin. The rookie coming back from, what was it? Not 11 down in the fourth quarter. JJ McCarthy. That surprised the hell out of me. Obviously, Daniel Jones. He gets his name back, kinda, for having that performance. I didn't think the Colts was finna wash the Dolphins.
With Down syndrome out of all people. For those who don't know, Down syndrome is what I call Daniel Jones. I'm not trying to make fun of autism. It's just, to me, he looks like a quarterback with Down syndrome when he plays. Just the way I.
And even though, and this is my last one, and even though I think Michael Penix is going to be a good quarterback in this league, I didn't expect him to have that game against Tampa either. So that was very surprising.
Get that hell yeah!
All right, let's get to some nerd shit. So I asked you to give me your top 10 Marvel movies. What you got?
I have Deadpool, Wolverine.
Already?
What the fuck?
It is a good movie, but damn. All right.
It's in there.
All right.
I love that movie. Endgame.
Okay.
I'll go Infinity War.
So that's 8. 10, 9, 8.
Black Panther.
7.
Let's go 1 and 2 on that one.
So that's 6. You need 5 more.
Iron Man. Guardians of the Galaxy. I'll say Spider-Man. How many I got left? Let's go X-Men. And I'll go X-Men 2.
All right. So what do I have? Mine's F. So here we go. So at 10, I got Infinity War. After that, I got X-Men 2. That was my favorite X-Men movie. Then I have Iron Man because it's a classic, and that's what introduced the MCU. I have the original Deadpool, the first one. That one broke barriers. Then I have yes. Then I have Black Panther in there. Then I have the first Spider-Man with James Franco.
I didn't think of that one.
Then I got Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse. I thought that was
fire.
That's probably the new GOAT Spider-Man.
Wait, but did you see the other one?
Yeah. Then I have X-Men's Days of Future Past. That's not my new favorite X-Men movie. I got Endgame there. That's my favorite Avengers movie. And then what the hell am I thinking about?
What the fuck?
And to me, still Captain America, the first Avenger. That's my favorite all-time Marvel movie. I like it more than Winter Soldier, and I love Winter Soldier. But those are my top 10. But we're not ranking who we think is the best Marvel. We're just ranking our top 10.
Our top 10.
Yeah. So give me your top 10 if you want. All right. So then let's go to Cars. So I got in here. I got the Men in Black car because when you press a red button, shit crazy.
I like that one.
I have Optimus Prime is a semi truck, and it's obviously Optimus Prime, the most strongest Transformer out there. I got the Supra from Fast and the Furious, and then I got Robin's Batmobile. I call it Robin's motorcycle. It's Batman's motorcycle, but that's the only reason why it's for Batman is because they didn't put Robin in the Christopher Nolan series. Thank you, Christopher Nolan, but it belonged to Robin. Then I got the RX-7 from Tokyo Drift, the orange one. Then I got James Bond's Aston Martin that could go invisible, shoot lasers, shoot missiles, shoot nukes, shoot it all, with machine guns, tearing all that shit. Then I got Vin Diesel's RX-7 because that was just if you hit the red button, you go like the Millennium Falcon. You go into hyperspeed for some reason. I don't know why the movies always made it like that.
Double clutching like this.
Yeah, and then I got Bumblebee there because not only does Bumblebee become your best friend, he talks to you with radio, which is cool. He gets you girls. Okay, he helps you get you girls. And if your car is outdated, he fucking, changes to the new version of that. Not to mention, how cool is it that you got to say, I bought my first Transformer from Bernie Mac, because Bernie Mac was the guy that sold them Bumblebees. You can't make that one up right there.
Fatality.
R.I.P. Bernie Mac. Then you got the DeLorean, because it's a time machine, obviously, and then the Batmobile, because it's literally every car over there put together except for the time machine, for all we know. What are your top 10 cars?
My top 10 cars are the Mystery Machine.
You went with Scooby-Doo?
Yeah, the Batmobile, of course. The Flying DeLorean. Kit. People don't know about Kit, but yeah, Kit. Ecto. The Ectomobile at the Ghostbusters. Ectomobile.
I forgot all about that car.
Bumblebee, of course. Batman's Tumbler.
Yeah.
That tank basically. It's from the A-Team. It's the 1968 Ford. My bad. That's not that one. That's from Dirty Harry. Then I have the Green Hornet. That's it. Yep, that's it.
All right. And then give me your top 10 aliens.
Superman.
Okay. That's easy.
Chewbacca.
Chewbacca's an alien. That counts.
Alf.
Alpha's an alien? Fucking Muppet. All right, go ahead.
Yoda.
Yeah, that's an easy one. I thought you would have said Baby Yoda.
Death Angels from
Yeah, I know
from the
that.
Quiet Place.
Yeah.
Coneheads.
Yep, the Coneheads are aliens. Yep.
E.T.
Fuck E.T. The fuck?
What the fuck? I fucking love that movie. Predator.
Okay.
Avatar.
All right.
And of course aliens, man. Like, come on, man.
The
Like,
Xenomorph.
the Xenomorph.
All right.
All day.
Here are my aliens.
Oh, I like that.
Number one is the aliens from Sign, just because they were creepy, but all you have to do is throw water at them and they're fucked. Then Edgar from Men in Black. He's a giant cockroach that could crawl into someone's suit and act like him and drive a truck all throughout New York City without nobody realizing. Then you got Independence Day. These aliens mark up like chess pieces and fuck shit up. This is literally the most wicked like takeover movie of an alien that I've ever seen in a movie. Then I got Predator and Aliens back to back. Predator, you know who he is. He's literally a predator. He's meant to he's basically a bounty hunter on steroids. And then you got Aliens, a xenomorph. The crazy thing about these guys is that they can regenerate a few limbs here and there. They can they lay eggs like 1,000 at a time, and you can't like cut them close or injure them from close range because they have acid as blood. So if that any of that blood gets on you, it's gonna burn you. It's acid. And then not to mention that their babies are face huggers. They look like vaginas that literally squeeze your face. It's like, imagine if a woman sat in your face, okay? Imagine if a baddie with the nicest pink vagina just sat in your face and you were smothered. But this is not a good thing. This is a bad thing.
Yeah, because the way
This shit is going to impregnate you with some shit that's going to burst out of your stomach and become that shit that you see there. Then you got Superman. He's probably the most famous alien of all time. I got Frieza in there because Frieza was literally Hitler on steroids in Dragon Ball Z. Then you got Thanos. Thanos was Hitler and Frieza put together with with steroids again. I don't know what to say. Thanos literally he's the villain that I know that succeeded in doing what villains want to do. Because all other villains, you know what I'm saying, get thwarted except for Thanos, so he has to be there. And then Vegeta, who I hate the most, but he is one of the greatest aliens of all time, and obviously Goku. I gotta put him up there. Those guys are Saiyan warriors, 1 and 2 right there. I think that was pretty good list there, if I may say so myself. Fucking Thanos. So give me your top 10 aliens out there. Did I miss one? Did I miss a good alien out there? Well, I was trying to make sure I didn't forget any good aliens. Fuck E.T. I can't believe you said E.T. Fuck E.T. That was the main one I said I was gonna put in there.
Nah,
That wimpy ass fucking thing, the bicycle. Fuck out of here.
Hell no.
It was a nice ride in Universal, but that's about it.
And a great movie.
It is a great movie, but it's one of those movies I only need to watch once, and that's it.
Oh, yeah, not me.
All right, so let's make our predictions for the Canelo Terrence Crawford fight.
That's good.
This is gonna be okay, a little different. I love Canelo, and I think he's gonna win. If I had to bet my money, I think he's gonna win. But my favorite fighter is Crawford, and I want him to win. So if I'm betting with my mind, obviously, not with my feelings. So I'm gonna bet Canelo, but I'm gonna predict Crawford, 12 rounds, split decision.
Yeah, I'm gonna say the same thing. Split decision. But I think he's gonna rock him a little bit. I think people are gonna be surprised he's gonna rock him a little bit.
Yes.
Because I think what people don't know about Crawford is that he's got really good power. They think Canelo's the only one who got power. It's like, no, he got power. He gonna ring his bell a little bit.
So Saturday, I'm gonna anticipate that we're gonna be live late. We're not gonna be live at midnight. We're gonna be live at 1 because of the Canelo fight. So tune in at 1, but we will be there. And if at 12 the fight hasn't started, don't be shocked if you see us go live right as they walk out into the ring, because we've done that before. We just can't broadcast it here, but we can do a live stream and watching.
We will be watching.
So I appreciate all the viewers tuning in.
Appreciate y'all.
Saturday's Players Under Pressure. We'll recap the Canelo Crawford fight. Recap anything crazy we saw from college football. Make our predictions for Sunday, and the Players Under Pressure. Who's gonna hit the gravity room? This is the Pressure Podcast. It means to perform, react, and do using strategies in sports under rigorous environments. Motherfucker.
Give me a hell yeah!
The only podcast reviewer has say, if you have a webcam, we'll send you a web link. Put you on a little screen back there, hop on the mic, and talk your shit. Till then, motherfucker.